Hello everybody, how y'all doing today? Welcome back to my channel. I am Loving Life Freely here on YouTube. I am a full-time reseller on eBay and Poshmark. I dabble a little bit in Mercari. It's one of those platforms you're like, ugh, and then it makes a sale. Anywho, if you are brand new to my channel, welcome. You have jumped into a What Sold video. We are actually continuing with the good streak on sales. I am excited about that. I'm also excited about some changes that I'm making. I'm excited about 2024, which we will talk about in a later video. But again, if you are returning as well, welcome back, you guys. I'm excited to share another Souls video, so stay tuned.
Okay, you guys, so we're going to dive into Mercari first. As you can see, we have quite a few sales. Again, I'm very excited about the path that things are going in now. A couple of these, and I will share with you which ones they are. We're literally making my money back. My husband and I have talked about it, and there are some things upstairs that just don't sell well. And if I get an offer on something, I'm literally looking to make my money back and move it forward. I will again let you know what pieces those are. In the meantime, we did have 4 Mercari sales. So let's dive into these. We'll move on into Poshmark and then finish off with eBay. Okay, this was a Lucky Brand Heather knit dress. Let me see here. I don't remember what my cost on this was. Probably $3. Some of these I have certain locations in my listings where my coggies and I know what I'm doing, and others it wasn't very apparent. And either way, even if it was $6, it's still more than double my money on this piece. Mercari fees are always so small. It's probably around $2.50 for the fees on this. So I made probably a good $17.50, $18 on this piece. And again, out the door. Okay, next on Mercari that sold was this Carhartt shirt. This was a men's shirt. Somebody purchased this outright. And, yeah, this was from my last, I do believe my last men's, my last men's, thread-up box. So my cog on this was probably around $3.50, $3.60, somewhere in there. And, yeah, so $18 for a t-shirt Carhartt, not too bad. Okay, moving on to the last two on Mercari. I have had these for a while. I shared with you guys that last year I purchased some Prince Peter t-shirts from Boutique by the Box. My cost on each of these was $5. And I still have a few, have sold a few, thank goodness. I sold another one, as you can see here. Doubled my money on this, so I was glad to get that out the door. Again, $5 was the cog. Okay, next. This was in the last men's box from thredUP. I honestly didn't know if this would sell because I know that Spider hasn't really moved as well for me. But I was really glad that not even within a week and a half, 2 weeks of this being listed, I got an offer for this. It was listed at $25 on Mercari. Somebody sent me a $20 offer. Absolutely 100%. $3.68 for the cog on that particular box. Very, very happy with the sale. Okay, we're going to dive right on into Poshmark, y'all. This was a piece that I just relisted a few weeks ago now. I have had this sitting upstairs. Again, it got kicked off eBay and was relisted on my platforms. Somebody purchased this for $25 outright on Poshmark. Not even an offer, just purchased it. Just very, very happy with this. My cog on this was about $3. So really great profit on this piece. And, yeah, moving forward, I've had that piece for over a year, so I was really happy to have that out the door, especially with such great profit. Sorrel. So I am trying to move some shoes and things out. Again, like I've mentioned before, I'm no longer picking any shoes up, any footwear up, just getting away from selling it. But this item was listed for, I think, 60 something, and I received an offer of 54. Somebody accepted an offer of 54. So out the door, great profit on these. My cog on this, I picked these up at a garage sale this last summer. So I think I picked it up for like maybe $5 or $6. So yeah, great cog on these. Okay, next. Fairway. Okay, again, from the men's box. From my last thredUP box. Again, $3.68 for the cog on this. A nice knit vest for the men. So yeah, made about, $14 on that piece. Okay, Tommy Hilfiger. This was actually in a women's Tommy Hilfiger box that I got not long ago. I did get two coats from a women's box, two Tommy Hilfiger coats in this box, and this one sold already. I had listed for, I think, $35, and somebody sent me a $30 offer. I was so happy with that. I think it was either $35 or $40. Either way, I received a $30 offer. My cock on this box was $2.50. So I was very happy with this. Very good profit on this piece. Okay, I've had this for a while too. It was just recently relisted. My cock on this was about $3. This is one of those pieces where I've had it for over a year, and I just wanted it out the door. This is one of those pieces I told you I literally pretty much just made my money back, because of course they take out $3 off of the fee that's under $15 on Poshmark. So even though it sold for $8, I made $5 on it. So basically made my money back plus a couple extra dollars. I know it was new with tags. I probably could have gotten more for it, but you know what? I'm just wanting to get some of this inventory upstairs moved out, so I was happy to take that and move on. Okay, Banana Republic from one of my recent Banana Republic boxes, guys. I've already sold quite a few pieces from that box. I would say probably maybe 5 or 6 pieces already. I have quite a few more that I'm just now listing too. So yeah, Banana Republic has been doing well for me. This was listed for $25. It did sell for $20 on an offer. So made $16 on a $2 was it $2.25 cog on this box. Yeah, it's doing well. Okay, guys, like I told you before, with my men's items, a lot of times it just doesn't matter. This is like the second Dockers piece that I've sold for men's in the last couple weeks. My cog on this was probably around $3. And I think I had this listed for like $30 or $35 or something. Somebody sent me a $28 offer. Absolutely 100% out the door. An older piece that was just recently relisted, so very happy with that. Okay, one of my items from my from a Quick Lots box. My cog on this was $5.85. I think I had this listed for $40. Somebody sent me a $36 offer. No, actually, I think they received a 10% off offer. And they purchased it, accepted the offer, and out the door. So great profit on this item. Reformation. I've had this for a little while, but not too long. A few months. Hey, I received this from a buyer that was actually liquidating her, a seller that was liquidating her items. I think I've mentioned her boxes too a few times before. This was in one of her boxes. $20. I doubled my money on this, actually tripled my money on this piece. So I was very happy to get that out the door. I've had this for maybe 5 or 6 months. Okay, this is another one of those pieces, guys, from a men's thread-up box last year. This is not one of those brands that's going to be really popular with men anywhere. I had this listed for $20. Again, I've had this for over a year. Dynamite Flower, this is one of those men's items. It's just a unique brand. It is an extra large. Somebody sent me an $8 offer. Again, my cost of this was like $3, so I basically made my money back plus a couple dollars, but it was out the door. Very happy. This is one of those pieces that just doesn't get attention. So I listed it just in case, and again, I just recently relisted about 1 or 2 months ago from relisting everything, and I was just happy to get that out the door. Okay, this one here, Banana Republic again, guys. This was from my last box that I just recently listed. Again, COG was $2.25. It was listed for $25. Somebody sent me a $20 offer. Gladly accepted and out the door. Okay, last one for Poshmark. This was one of those pieces that was from a Helpsy source women's outerwear box. I bought a men's and a women's outerwear box. My cost on this was like $6.25. This was one of these other pieces. I think I had 3 where I just like made my money back. Actually, someone else would like this. This had some attention over the months, but never anybody really seriously interested. And I had somebody else on eBay this morning sending out counter offering at 10, but somebody had already purchased it for 10 on Poshmark. So I went ahead and just let that go and took it for 10. So basically made $7 on this. Literally just made my cog back on this, but I was really glad to get it out the door. And it's no longer in my inventory. Okay, moving on to eBay, guys. Treasure and Bond. Again, another men's piece. Not a really popular brand, but it still sold well. Had this listed for $25. I've been doing between 10 and 15% off offers for discounts, and somebody accepted a $22.50 offer on this on eBay. Again, my cock on this to quick lots was $5.85, so good profit on this piece. Very happy with that. Okay, couple of Everlane pieces coming up here. The men's Everlane box. My cock on these were $8. Somebody took the $40.50 offer with the 10% off, and I was very happy with that. So, actually, you know what? No, that is not true. I don't know why eBay is doing this. This was discounted, but I know that this did not sell for this price. These sold for like $20 and $25. I'm not sure why it's saying it sold for $40 because it didn't. At least I don't think it did. Because I remember I had that one and then I had this one. Both got offers on these within a certain time frame. So even though it says that it was discounted down to this price, somebody counter offers, but they did. So this one counter offered, I think, at 25, and this one counter offered at 20. So I basically doubled my money on these pieces, and that was about it. I'm just happy to get these out the door because I've had these Everlanes for a while, and I really do want to move forward with some other things. Okay, this piece here was from a kid's thread-up box, one of the items that I listed. So my cock on this was like 50 cents, 50 cents. And somebody purchased it outright for $12. Yeah, I was very happy with this. Okay, this was from a thread-up denim box a very, very long time ago. I bought a few thread-up denim boxes last year, thinking they'd do really well. I have made some sales on them, and I don't think I've recouped all my money on some of these. My cock on this was like $1.25. Sold for $18.88 on offer. I was very happy to get this out the door. Yeah, so good profit on that piece. Okay, sourcing from some other people that are sourcing for me through the bins. My cock on this was $3. Cute toward pink floral top. It sold on offer. I think we finally settled on $18 for this piece. So yeah, I tripled my money on this and really, really happy with that. Okay, this was one of those pieces that was from that thread-up book box that I bought last year. That was a huge mistake. I have pretty much close to made my money back on this box, especially with this piece now. My cock on this was $1.05 per piece. This sold for $28. At the 20% off offer the other day on eBay. I was running a 20% off over the weekend, and somebody sent me a question about it, and I answered the question, and they purchased it. So that was actually sent out with orders this morning. Okay, Burley from the men's box. This was actually from Quick Lots again. So $5.85 was my cog, and $19.90 purchase. So yeah, I almost tripled my money on this piece. Very happy to get some of these Quick Lots pieces out the door. Okay, and last one on eBay, guys. I have had this shirt for a very long time. It just recently got reposted and relisted to all the platforms. I was doing a 20% off for $15.10. Somebody countered for me at $12. My cock on this was around $3. So yes, absolutely. I've had this for well over a year. Very, very happy to get an offer for $12 on this. Even with fees, I more than tripled my money on this piece, so I was very happy to get another men's piece out the door. Okay, guys, let's get back to the regular video.
Okay, you guys, as you saw, some of those items were things that we just got them out the door. Made our money back, so we've been holding on to them. And other ones, we made some great profits. Some of those items I've had for a while. Some of them are brand new listings. I am excited about where things are going. I'm going to update you more on some changes that I'm making on my listings, how I'm moving forward with things in 2024. I've already been talking with my husband about changes that we are making to tweak and roll with the punches that reselling offers. And I mean that in a positive way. There's just been a lot of changes in the reselling community, like we've been talking about this last year. And I am making some tweaks and changes as to what I am selling, where I am selling it, to hopefully continue to dive into more sales, as well as keeping my COGS super low. And so I'm excited to share all that with you guys in future videos. Thank you so much to everybody for being here. I really appreciate y'all for your support and love sharing this journey with y'all. Tell me in the comments down below how your sales have been, and let me know what your average COG is for your items and what items do you typically sell. Do you sell more kids' clothes? Do you sell more men's clothes, more women's clothes? Is your COG below $10? Is it above $5? Let me know what your average COG is, how things are going with your COGs and sourcing. And guys, we'll see you in the next video. And as always, be productive.